Well, hello again. Welcome to another edition of My View from the Pew. I'm Rodney Blockett, and as always, I'm grateful and thankful of you stopping by the channel just to hear a little bit of my thoughts and ramblings today. So if you've been keeping track, we're well over 1,000 subscribers now, which is awesome. If you haven't subscribed yet, which looking at the numbers and the people that I know have been watching this, you haven't yet. But if you would like to, would love for you to be a subscriber and just kind of help the channel grow and just kind of see where it goes. So today's video is going to be on the topic that is near and dear to my heart, as you guys, those who know me well, and it's chicken sandwiches. And so we'll get into that here in a minute. But I was looking at, I live north of the Metroplex area, but there's a town where I used to live in Frisco. They're getting ready to do a bond issue this May for a performing arts center. So this is just a place they're going to build that, you can do plays, concerts, meetings, things of that nature. And so I looked online and on the city's website that they're promoting it, and they have a PowerPoint slide to get information about the event center or the art center, excuse me. And so, what I just mentioned to you was they're building a building. It's going to be for plays and it's going to be for musicals and things of that nature. And according to their issue, it's not going to be any increase in your taxes. It's just our property tax is going to be on sales tax. So I told you all that in about 15 seconds. The slide was 68 slides to give me that information. So as you know from my book that I promote, Rocket Science Made Easy, which the tagline is little things that make a big difference. It's all about keeping it simple. And one of my favorite movies is called Margin Call. And if you've not seen that, that talks about the collapse of the mortgage industry back in, I want to say 2008, 2009 timeframe. But as they're kind of having this meeting where they're discovering it all, Jeremy Irons, who plays the CEO, he's talking to the guy, the young kid who discovered it. And, he just kind of explained to me what happened. And his famous line was, speak to me as you would a small child or a golden retriever. He says it wasn't brains that got me in this position. So the idea being they had put together this big, long prospectus of information. I'm sure this guy spent hours putting it together. They had somebody go, put it to, go copy it, bind it up, send it all there. But he's like, just give me the quick information that I need. Just give me the bullet, so to speak, on that. So, whereas sometimes the most complicated things that we think are complicated can be explained in very simple terms, again, as you would a golden retriever or a small child. So how does that relate to chicken sandwiches? So my buddy Jay, who got to know his daughter and my daughter played volleyball together. And so Jay has a couple of Chick-fil-A franchises in the Frisco area. And Jay and I got to know each other over the years, go out and play golf, so to speak. We're out there hitting the ball around a little bit. But I was talking to him one time just about, because the kids do a great job at most Chick-fil-A's that you're at. And I just said, what's the process of the training and how they're doing it? And he says, a lot of kids, when they first start working for Chick-fil-A, they get really kind of worked up, or not worked up, but nervous of, am I going to say the right thing? Am I supposed to remember this? And, my pleasure and, all these other things. And he told me he would tell them, hey guys, at the end of the day, we're making chicken sandwiches. We're not curing cancer. We're not putting people on the moon. We're not affecting the Federal Reserve or the stock market. At the end of the day, we're making chicken sandwiches. It's just that simple. And so that kind of, not in a little bit in a joking way, but not in a way where, they're being, not doing what they're supposed to do. But at the end of the day, we're making chicken sandwiches. It's pretty simple. Most of us, our jobs and what we do on a daily basis can be boiled down to, it's chicken sandwiches. We're making chicken sandwiches. Let's not make it any more complicated than it has to be. So I would encourage you today as you're going through the week and as you're looking at different things you do or in your work, how can you boil that down to the simplest of terms and make it so much easier for yourselves, for your coworkers, for your customers, everyone involved? Because really, at the end of the day, it's chicken sandwiches. So thanks for tuning in. That's my view from the pew.